Russian President Vladimir Putin hosted Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko for talks in St. Petersburg on July. During the talks, Putin commented on Ukraine's counteroffensive, stating that it had failed. Lukashenko, a close ally of Putin, was quoted as saying, "There is no counteroffensive." In response to Lukashenko's remark, Putin acknowledged the existence of the counteroffensive but asserted that it had indeed failed. Notably, Ukraine began its long-anticipated counteroffensive the previous month, but its progress has been limited against well-entrenched Russian forces controlling over a sixth of Ukrainian territory after nearly 17 months of war. U.S. General Mark Milley, chair of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, provided a different perspective, stating that the Ukrainian drive was far from a failure, although it would be a lengthy, difficult, and costly endeavor. A Telegram channel linked to Lukashenko revealed a lighthearted comment made by him, suggesting that Russian Wagner mercenaries, who are training Belarus's army, were eager to push into NATO member Poland. It was reported that the Wagner fighters had started training Belarusian special forces near the Polish border, prompting Poland to move additional troops to the area in response. In light of the Wagner forces' relocation to Belarus after a mutiny in Russia, Putin warned Poland that any aggression against Belarus would be considered an attack on Russia, signaling Moscow's readiness to defend its ally. The Union-state partnership between Russia and Belarus, where Moscow holds dominant influence, has proven significant, especially since the invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. Lukashenko's cooperation with Russia has allowed the latter to use Belarus as a launch pad during the initial stages of the war with Ukraine. Additionally, Lukashenko permitted Russian forces to train at Belarusian military bases, conducted joint exercises, and received tactical nuclear weapons from Putin, a move criticized by the West. The Kremlin credited Lukashenko with brokering a deal to end the Wagner mutiny last month, preventing potential civil war in Russia. The two leaders discussed security and other important matters in depth during their meetings on Sunday and Monday. Despite Lukashenko not committing his small army to join Russia's war effort, the risk of potential attacks from Belarusian soil has compelled Ukraine to strengthen its northern border defenses. As Ukraine aims to intensify its counteroffensive in the eastern and southern regions, it faces challenges in stretching its forces to protect the northern front. The situation remains tense as both Russia and Belarus closely monitor developments and strategic moves in the region. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe.